When I read Lawrence Wright's book, it was very powerful, both because it took on the human rights abuses of the Church of Scientology, but also looked more deeply at this idea of the prison of belief, the idea that very smart, very capable people can fall into a system of belief, and if the curators of that belief take advantage of them, they can end up doing terrible things. And that made it both about the Church of Scientology, but also about something more universal. I mean, it's been an explosion. This film has touched a nerve in a lot of people. Obviously, it touched a nerve with the Church of Scientology, but most people who've seen the film seem deeply moved by it in a way that's very gratifying to me, because I think it's not just about the Church of Scientology, but in some way it's about all of us. It's about human rights abuses. So there's been an extraordinary response, honestly. I honestly think that what changed me was something odd that I didn't really expect, which was that, you know, going back to the first question, I understood better how it is possible to fall into a kind of belief system, even if you're a very smart person, and end up doing things that are irrational because that belief system becomes part of your identity. And that made me look at some of the things that I do on a day-to-day basis when I reacted instinctively to things. So it changed me. Well, look, the reputation of the Church of Scientology preceded it, as your question demonstrates, but most of what I received were attempts to kind of get inside my head. Certainly we were flooded. It was a kind of Niagara Falls of legal letters and legal threats, none of which were made real. No lawsuits prevail, and you know, they would threaten to send people to confront us. But honestly, it wasn't as bad for me or for Lawrence Wright or members of my team as it was for some of the people who appeared in the film. And once the film appeared, by their account, they were subject to a good bit of harassment by private investigators, threats of members inside the church, physical threats, economic threats, so they had a tougher time. We're talking about it. There's a lot more material already that I've received, and a lot more information to come out, and at least so far, the IRS has still not revoked their tax exemption, so there's still more to be done. Here's what I feel. There's two things. One is, you know, I'm fairly confident that many programs who wanted to have Tom Cruise on their show to promote Mission Impossible were told, you can have him on one condition, that you not ask him any questions about the Church of Scientology. That's really unfortunate in my view. But, you know, more importantly, it's like, what's up with Tom Cruise? Why won't he address these issues? His lawyer received a documented list of very carefully documented human rights abuses. And he's done nothing. He's not spoken out about it. He's not reckoned with it at all. And yet, the Church of Scientology itself says that he's the one reason that people keep coming to the church. They reckon that 1 billion people know about the Church of Scientology because of Tom Cruise. So, that being the case, why isn't he fulfilling a responsibility to at least address these issues?